Hey, this is Austin Carrington, the worship pastor at Grace Community Church, and this is a tutorial for the song Made Alive by Citizens, and this one is in the key of F. The original key is in G, but this one will be in F. It's a little bit more singable, I think. So now, I don't believe the song actually has acoustic guitar in it, but many instrumentations call for this. So you can definitely do the song with acoustic, and I'll show you how you might modify what you play depending on what your instrumentation is like. So, for instance, imagine it's pretty much just you in the rhythm section. You might not have a bass, or maybe the bass doesn't know how to do the bass part, or you don't have much piano, or what have you. This is a version of that that's a little bit more in between. So, a little bit more rhythmic and full. Now, the way I like to play this in F is if you do capo 1, playing in the key of E, and here's the cheaty, pumpernickel, awesome chords. So first chord here, for your B flat, is going to be an A shape. I like to do this with my ring and pinky. Just let the whole thing ring from A. You skip the top string, of course, but strum the rest of it. Now, you'll notice I'm not actually playing anything on the B string, so this is actually like an A9 or something. That sounds really good, because what you can do is then, if you go to basically a power chord shape, first finger on the 3rd fret there, following up there, let the whole thing strum, muting the top string. So this is your C here as far as capo goes, but it's a sort of a B shape, if you want to look at it that way. The next chord here is like your D minor. So you just slide that straight up a whole fret, and now you're doing a D minor, which is why this sounds great, because you can go. It sounds really good. It keeps this drone going. It's really rhythmic. So that's your D minor shape. Now, you can, if you want to, slide this whole thing up to the, that's going to be the 8th fret there. Yeah, 8th. And this is an E shape again. So you can do your E shape like that, or you can do just a full E. I kind of do both. If I'm switching between an A and an E, I do that a lot. But if you're already up here, you can do that. It just sounds a little thinner. So you'll notice in the recording there's this really interesting bass rhythm kind of in the verse. So let's say you don't have that bass rhythm, then you can do something similar on guitar where you go. So the trick here is I'm going the whole time, just up and down strumming. A really great person on this is Nile Rodgers, if you want to check him out. He does a lot of that funky sort of, he's strumming the whole time, but it's all about how he's muting. So you'll hear this thing going on. So I'm using my left hand to kind of get those choppy sort of mutes in there. And that's kind of the trick. So now, if you have a full band, you might want to back up a little bit and let the bass do their thing. So if that's the case, then the electric guitar does this, well, something very similar to this, whether it's like for the verse. Same exact chords, it's just palm muted downstrokes. And you can even let up on the palm mute a little bit, and that works good too, especially if you're building. So that's one way to do it. Now, same thing, it gets to the bridge, I believe. My sin has been erased. That part right there, just strum diamonds. My sin has been erased. There it is. My sin has been erased. I'll never be the same. Just diamonds. My sin has been erased. You can kind of pick it up a little bit. I'll never be the same. So really pretty simple altogether, but that E-shape trick is golden. You'll use it all the time. So that's kind of the how I like to do this in the key of F.